The taxi that you can see in front of you, Iman, actually just crashed. Just a few seconds ago, another scholar transport in the very same area, very same road, just crashed literally a few seconds ago. As you can see, there's children that were inside the taxi. It was actually reversing. There's a lot of commotion, as you can see at this moment, but I do believe that the other children are still inside, and those that were able to make their way out are currently being assisted. But we also heard yesterday that this road is actually very dangerous. Even just the accident that took place in this area yesterday, it seems as if it's not the only one. Apparently, there was also another accident that took place a while ago, also claiming the lives of many people in this very same road. So there's a lot of questions really regarding the safety then in this very same area, in this very same spot, Iman. But the question also is what actually led to this particular accident now here in the morning. But from what we saw, the white vehicle, the minibus taxi that was actually carrying scholars that seem as if they were on their way to school was reversing, and it seems as if it crashed into the bank that you are then going to see in front of you. I can also see the driver of the minibus taxi is still actually inside his vehicle. Community members have actually come out to actually assess the situation and assist. I do believe that we can also see the chairperson of the 18 and Azalea Association. I'm just going to try and bring him into the conversation now. I mean, we were just talking a few minutes ago. What seems to be happening in this area? Speak to us as the chairperson of the association. What is happening in this area with minibus taxis?
Njengamanje angisazi njengoba kade ngithi sizokhulumisana ngalo lolu daba. Njengamanje kunakele ngiyahluleka manje.
Ingane ebezingaphakathi emontweni ziphephile kodwa.
Njengamanje njoba ngifika la kwisini njengamanje ilezi engizibona izilapha phansi. Kunakele kakhulu njoba ubona umphakathi udiniwe. Njengamanje it's out of our hands.
I mean, the community has actually come out, Iman. They are actually quite angry at this particular moment. We can also see the driver of the vehicle is still inside his taxi. Perhaps we can get more information in terms of what actually took place. But what we know, as you saw, there were scholars inside that particular vehicle, Iman. We are trying to get an opportunity perhaps to have a conversation with him. Puti, Iman, it seems as if he is not willing to speak to us. I'm going to try again to bring in the association to speak to us. I know there's many questions even about the other driver that was driving the minibus taxi yesterday who allegedly abandoned his taxi. I'm going to try and bring him into the conversation once again, Iman. Mhlambe nje ukuphazamisa kancane izolo kuthiwa the minibus taxi driver abandoned his vehicle. I want us to speak about that and the conversation that you had with him.
Ngizocela mhlambe ngoba sisekhona la kwisini njengamanje ngifonele nama officials ami kuzakwazi ukuthi azifikele la njengamanje nje nami lami ikhanda selisangena njengoba ngizele kona ukuzoxoxa ngako lokho njengamanje kufuna ngibheke lesimo esesenzeka njengamanje ngizocela nje ninginikele lo thuba ngiyacela.
Okay. Iman, he says that at this moment he can't have the conversation with us, but what we understand is that the association is disputing those allegations that were made yesterday, where it was stated that the driver of the minibus taxi abandoned his vehicle. In this particular incident, however, that took place just a few minutes ago, we are going to try and have a conversation with the driver. But mhlawumbe ukusichazela nje ukuthi uphephile yini, siyabona ucishe walimala.
Yebo sisi. Hayi ngiphephile sisi, inkinga nje kube i-brake.
I-brake emoto.
Nqamukelwe i-plant imoto yasiyalahla ama-brake.
Okodwa ingane beziphakathi zi-right zone.
Zi-right ma. Zonke iy'ngane zi-right yebo.
Okay.
Ngizamile ukuyibamba kusenesikhathi.
Okay. Ukusichazela nje bhuti imoto niye niyi-check yini before niyi-drive noma niye nibone nje mhlambe senehlelwa izinto ey'kanje?
Into ekanje ivele yenzeke sister usuke ungayilindelanga yabo. Usuke ungayilindelanga especially mina ngiyaqala ukungena ngala.
Sebenzi kule ndawo.
Angikaze ngihambe ngala bengiqala ukuhamba ngala namhlanje.
Okay. Kodwa uthi into eyenza ukuthi uzugcina ushayisa kuze kuphumana nesicabha
Ngizama ukubamba imoto ke. Bese ngizama ukubamba imoto ngibona ukuthi ngoba manje ngithi ngisabathe ngizama ukuthi ngiyibambe ayisabambeki. Ibreak livele nje laqhuma straight.
Uyazi ukuthi kunengane ezilahlekelwe impilo zazo izolo kuleli khona?
Yebo sisi. Ngike ngakuzwa impela. Yebo.
Uyathuka mhlambe nawe uma uzwa lokho ukuthi kule ndawo ayiphephile mhlambe?
Yebo ayikona ke bengiqala nokuhamba ke namhlanje ngapha. Yebo.
Siyabonga kakhulu. Iman, that's the driver of the vehicle. He says it seems as if there was a brake failure. As you can see, the door of the taxi is currently on the ground. The children that were on their way to school are currently being assisted by the community members. But there's much commotion once again here in the township of Imbali, where we are once again seeing a minibus taxi crashing with scholars that were on their way to school. Fortunately, it seems as if no one has been injured, but we are going to wait for paramedics or emergency services to come and assist some of these children, as it seems as if quite a number of them at this point are quite traumatized. Iman.
Siletiwe Ndlovu and the team, please do be careful there. We know how these situations, when something like this happens and there's community anger and outrage, especially after the incident yesterday, can really spiral out of control. Please do be careful out there with the team. But Siletiwe and the team just documenting another crash that has happened a few moments ago, where, as you heard her say, the taxi seems to have lost its brakes. You can see the condition. How is it even on the road? How will the local taxi association justify such a vehicle being in operation transporting scholars? We will try and get them to answer these questions for us.